one of the secrets to success is being able to learn from your mistakes. I mean,
Yeah.
you have to be able to do that. But you, I mean, I think as an entrepreneur, it's pretty easy. If you can't survive doing it, and you have no prospects of surviving, paying your bills, and doing it, then you have no chance of doing it.
Yeah.
Too many people enter into entrepreneurial situations really not well planned, not clearly defined goals. They start businesses and not realizing that even as a very successful business, I've seen this countless times with restaurants and places like that, where even at a highly successful situation, this isn't even successful for you personally as a business
Right.
that you can feed your family and have a wife and pay your mortgage and do those things. I think not having defined goals and going back to and I think this helped me also having all the education that I did. With any business, if you can come up with like key performance indicators and things that you say, I need to achieve this. This is my goal, and I need to reassess: am I getting to the goal in the timing that I set at the results that I was supposed to get? If I'm not getting those things, I need to reevaluate the goal. I need to reevaluate what the definition of success is, and if it's not there, I have to reevaluate the whole idea that I'm working on right now.
Oh, there's that saying, learn by failure, or fail in the learning process, and that's the only way to move forward. It's almost something that people have to start accepting as just part of the journey, and understanding that we talked in another episode a little bit about if you're not trying, you're not moving forward. Is there a way to get people, in your experience, is there a way to get people beyond that fear and help them understand the way to be okay with failing?
I don't know. I mean, I think that people have to. If people can't even get up to try to fail, they're never going to succeed. And then if people, as I said before, if they can't deal with failure, they're never going to succeed.
Yeah.
But it goes back to what I said about learning from other people. I mean, if you see people that are successful and look at the most successful entrepreneurs on the planet, none of these people did this without failing. Like nobody had a perfect. I mean, Berkshire Hathaway is literally called Berkshire Hathaway because the deal failed.
Right.
Right. That's the reason Warren Buffett named it Berkshire Hathaway. Like
Right.
that's what it is, as a constant reminder of what failure is. I think if you take a look, Amazon started selling books. I mean, you take a look at what these ideas were. They were not the greatest ideas.
Finished result. Yeah.
And I think you take a look at even Steve Jobs over the years, countless failures, right?
Yeah.
But you have to continue to try. I think people need a good support system. I mean, I think also if you're in a relationship or you've got to also do these things early. If I had a wife, 3 kids, and sort of the life I have now, could I go and take that first step now?
Yeah.
Maybe not. I say this to people as I see people's appetite for risk slowly drop off, and friends of mine slowly drop off as they get older and have more responsibility and more sort of fixed costs to their life, whether they're financial costs or emotional costs. And then it always gets to a funny point where sort of a lot of my friends in their mid 40s to sort of mid 50s end up having like a midlife crisis, and then they realize they got one more shot to try to do this, and a lot of people quit their jobs and try to do it
something else. Yeah.
And maybe their kids are a little older and they have less financial responsibility. But I don't know I think certain people are just not cut out for it, and that's why I've always told people, like, if you have a great idea and you think it's something that could be successful, but you don't know how to go about and implement it, look at somebody that you envy that's going to implement things that maybe just doesn't have that great of an idea and partner with them.